Hello guys, I want to show you how to create simple AI animated videos and also post them on YouTube to be able to generate a revenue. And I've seen a couple of content creators who are into AI animated videos. Why? Because YouTube has actually allowed AI content as well as part of the way of posting contents on YouTube and all the social media platforms as well. But I will recommend YouTube because YouTube pays well as compared to all other social media platforms. So, in this short tutorial, I'm going to show you how to create simple AI animated videos. All right. And this time, our focus is going to be on Bible stories. So, it's probably going to be the Bible stories we've already heard about, you've been taught in Sunday school, and all that kind of stuff. All right. So, I'll take you through step by step on how to be able to create these simple videos that a lot of people are making so much money, all right? So much money out of it. And at the end of the day, to be able to generate an income to a level where maybe if you really want to quit your 9 to 5 job, it's possible. Because I know people personally that they don't do any other work apart from content creation. Why? Because AI has actually made it possible. So think about it. Imagine having a content that feeds you $1,000 a month. I mean, it's something. Those of you have seen huge money before, but if you are working and you are being paid $1,000, it's worth it. So this tutorial, I'm going to show you the step-by-step clues that you need to know, and just with your smartphone, all right, you'll be able to create such content and earn a living. All right. But before that, I want to show you how to be able to detect channels that are being monetized on YouTube. Okay. So a very quick one. I'll take you through. Okay. So this AI animated videos we'll be creating. Okay. We are going to use simple um, tools. Let me see. Let me see. Okay. So this okay. So we will be using free 100% free AI tools to be able to create our content on this tutorial that I'm going to show you. Okay, so that you don't need to spend any money to create any content as a beginner who is starting content creation. So that is what we will be using to create our videos. So let's begin.
Alright, so I'm gonna show you how to be able to check whether a channel on YouTube is monetized. So first of all, you go to YouTube, just search for maybe Bible stories or something. Okay, so I found one channel here. So you come to the channel info, alright? Then you click on the three dots at the top there. Then you click on share. So the share, you just copy the link, alright? Then you go to your Google and you search for YT large. YT large. Sorry. YT large monetization checker. Okay, so there is it. So you click on this one. Alright, so here we want to check if the channel is monetized and how much the channel has been able to generate it so far. Okay, so you just paste the copied link here, then you click on search. So it's actually loading. All right, so there, here comes the channel. He said what? Channel monetized. Good. Now, what is he showing? Advertising status. Ads are active. Just one of the ways to check if a channel is monetized. All right. Another way is that when you click on a video on YouTube and you see an advert being played on the video before you watch, means that the channel is monetized. But in the cases where, let's say, maybe you are using a premium account on YouTube, you will not be able to see because there will be no ads for you to see. That is why I'm using the YT large. All right, so this channel shows that it was created on 21st January 2026 and it has 18,000 subscribers so far. It's a very massive improvement. Now, when you go down, you scroll down, you see how much the channel has generated. The lifetime earnings is $4,104. This is how much the channel has been able to generate. So if a channel was created on 21st January, okay, which is approximately like 8 months now, and the channel has been able to generate $4,100, then it means that you do your mathematics and you divide it by 8 months, it tells you how much the person earns monthly. Okay, so the estimated monthly earnings is 840. And this is something that are easy to do. Okay, creating animated videos. It can be love stories, it can be Bible lessons, it can be Bible stories, a whole lot of things, all right, that you can use AI to do. And YouTube has allowed AI content creation and it's making the work more easier and faster. Okay, so this is what happens. This particular channel shows that the person uploads 2.1 videos per week. All right, so there has been a calculation that by the end of the year, or the expected videos per year will be 109. All right, per the number of videos is being posted. All right, so let's say he creates like 3 videos every week. 3 videos every week. And when you want to create the video too, it doesn't take you so much time. Okay, it doesn't take you so much time to create. So I'll show you how to be able to also create these simple Bible animated videos. Okay, so right now, when you check the category revenue matrix, you see film and animation. All right, film and animation even comes before sports, so it tells you how people are using AI to earn money. I've seen comedy at the top, and the one that is on top is science and technology. All right, so that is how to be able to check if a channel is monetized. So imagine you starting now and you give yourself that consistency. Okay, you'll be able to also reach there and add some revenue to whatever work you are doing. Get back to work. How I'm gonna show you to create simple AI animated Bible stories. All right, and these are very simple, and this is something that you have your smartphone, you should be able to achieve this because it's very easy and beginner friendly as well also. Okay, so we're going to create a story. Okay, a Bible story. So the tools that we're going to use, we're going to use ChatGPT. I'm going to use, so let me show you the tools that we'll need. These are 100% free AI tools. ChatGPT, then we'll use Google Gemini, So if you don't have Google Gemini, you just have to download it. And ChatGPT as well, you can go to Play Store, you get it. Then also Meta AI, all right. Meta AI is the one on your WhatsApp, but please, you don't use the business WhatsApp. We use the WhatsApp Messenger itself. Okay, so just take note of that. Now, first of all, we'll go to ChatGPT. Okay, so you just start a new chart because you are starting something fresh. Okay, so right now, I've made a template, okay, to make the work more easier, okay, and I'll be using the template so that anybody that picks it should be able to get the work done. So I'll just go to the PDF I have created. All right, so these are the prompts, okay, that I will copy. You're gonna use this to create. So these are the prompts I'll copy up to. All right, so I just have to copy. I'll have to add this one also. Have to add it because our phone clipboard can copy more than one, so I've added that one. So now I'll go to ChatGPT. So when I come to ChatGPT, come to my clipboard, I paste this one. All right, then give space and I paste the other one as well. Okay, so let's see what ChatGPT is gonna give us. It says, so here are 20 Bible stories centered around the niche faith and pressure. Okay, okay, so let's choose 18, all right, which is Gideon, the story of Gideon. So he has given me 20 lists, all right, and I'll suggest, I want us to use Gideon for example. Okay, so he said this the best stories for viral animated videos, all right, so that's it. Now I'll go back to the prompt again because I've actually, okay, so I'll copy this again. Please you don't copy the one in the red text, all right, you just have to copy the black ones. Copy. So you just have to paste. So there's a placeholder. So we have to put in the story we chose. That was Gideon and the 300 men, right? Gideon's 300, yeah. So you just have to put in the title there, Gideon's 300. Okay. Then I'll send. These are simple things that you can do just with your smartphone. You just don't need any computer, you don't need a laptop, just your smartphone. Okay. So ChatGPT said the workload is so much, so it's going to divide them into parts, which I understand. So we'll go back to the prompt again. Copy this one. It said a prompt to extract every character in your story and give them physical description. Okay. So we want to now create our characters in the story. And because it's Gideon, he's probably going to be the main character. So you paste it here. Okay, so these are the estimated characters for the story. We have Gideon, and we have the angel of the Lord, and we have Joash, Gideon's father, men of Ophrah, the Midianite raiders, Israelite farmers, Baal's altar attendant, Asherah pole worshippers, the Israelite army, the 300 men, and Purah, Gideon's servant. Then we have Midianite soldier, the Midianite soldier. Okay, the another one is an interpreter. So all these are all the characters extracted from the story. Okay, so go back to the prompts. This PDF is a template that is going to make the work more easier for you. Okay, so the next step we have prompt to generate image description. Okay, prompt to generate image description for each character in the story. Okay, so you copy this one. copy this. It doesn't end there. Copy this one. Then you go to ChatGPT. Then you come and paste. I want this video to be very short and simple, all right? Because when we, as I've started, some of the things that we'll be doing will be repetitive, all right? So I may not have to finish everything, just maybe the phase of it for you to get a concept and get the knowledge, so that as you repeat, you'll be able to achieve what you want to achieve. So ChatGPT is breaking down the work into simpler form. So here he has given us part one. He's going to give us Gideon, angel of the Lord, Joash, men of Ophrah, and the Midian raiders. Okay, so that's for part one. So I'll just tell him to proceed. All right, so ChatGPT has given us our image generation for the characters. So I want us to generate our characters, then before we will continue. All right, so here the prompt is here to generate the characters. You just have to copy this. It's quite long. Let me copy them a bit and comment. Let me clear some stuff from the clipboard. So we'll be creating this image, all right, using Google Gemini. So let's go to Google Gemini. All right, so here's Google Gemini. We want him to create our character for us, so you just have to paste every single thing. Then you add this space, then you add this, then you add it. Okay, so because we are creating more like, let's say, TikTok shorts or a YouTube shorts, we have to change the aspect ratio. But if you also want the landscape one, okay, you can also do so, all right, whichever way. But for a starting a new channel, the best that I would recommend for you is a YouTube short. Okay, yeah. So the YouTube short is just the vice versa of the other one. So which is the aspect ratio is 9:16. So you click on send. Okay, so this is Gideon. Very nice one. So you just download it and save it. Try again. Okay, and let's go again on this character. Who is on this character? Okay, so let me clear the clipboard. So when you copy, just copy the prompts, okay? Don't add any other thing. So you go to Gemini again. So this and that. So always don't forget, but if you also want the landscape, you can just leave it like that. But I would suggest you start with the short reels first. Beautiful. Let me see if there is a resemblance. Kind of, but it doesn't really matter. As far as this is wearing white, we take it as the angel of the Lord, and that is Gideon. So this is what somebody is creating, all right? Many people have made content creation as their full-time job and they are making a lot of money, okay? So that's the angel of the Lord. So we go back to ChatGPT. I want us to finish creating the characters for part one, then we continue from using the template, all right? So we'll create this one also. So let me clear the clipboard first. Just want to be sure. Here come to Gemini. Okay, very nice one. Beautiful. So you're actually getting there. Right now we have our three characters. That one, two. ChatGPT has actually give a depth image description. That's too nice. Okay, I was supposed to paste the first one. This landscape must disappear. Okay, fantastic one. Save our image. Okay, so we left with the last one. This is the media night readers. So because of the way ChatGPT has structured the whole story, all right, you'll be able to generate it in, let's say, part one, part two, or episode one, episode two, all right, so that it creates suspense for the viewers as well. So always don't forget if you want it in a short view, okay. But if you want it in the landscape, you see that the image will be generated in the landscape form. Okay, but because we are creating a YouTube short, we will use that ratio. Okay, we got it here. These people seems look like twins. Is that's fine, but it's not that bad. All right. So right now we will go back to our template. So step 4, prompt to generate image of each scene. Good. So from the story above, so I just go copy this. Every single detail here is really important. Okay, so go to ChatGPT, sorry. So make sure that you follow the workflow, okay? And don't begin a new chat on ChatGPT. Always continue the chat from the beginning because you don't spoil the workflow. So you paste this. You paste this as well. So then you send. So you could see that this is something that you can just do with your smartphone. Coolly. What's ChatGPT saying? Okay, ChatGPT thinks the workflow is so much, so you're always gonna divide it into parts. All right, so for that part one, you have 1 to 15. Okay, 1 to 15 scenes. So here, tell us what you do. So I just have to tell it to proceed. Good. So the image prompt for each scene is here. So one thing I want to do is I don't want the video to be very long. Okay, so these are the things that you'll be doing repetitively. Okay, so I will want us to exhaust the template so that you know what is in for you. Let me add another one, then you can go back to the PDF again. So these are 15 scenes. Okay, so let's go back to the PDF. Step 5. Prompt to animate the images of each scene we've generated. Okay, so just copy this. So we're actually almost there. So these are the prompts to animate the image, right? So here you just copy this for scene 1. Okay. Because I generated 2 images for the scenes, I want us to use this one. So you just go to meta. Alright, so here what we do is that the images here, the images we already have, you just have to upload them here. You go to gallery. Okay. So this 4. Then you add the first prompt. So you see how your simple smartphone that you may not even value that much can earn you millions of dollars just by creating these simple stories. Because it's about high time where you spend so much money buying bundles and watching videos without you creating some. Because mind you, somebody is also earning from you, not directly from you in a way, but as you keep on buying bundles and Wi-Fi and all that, you see that. Okay, so it's actually done. So you see the animate. So you just download it. So let's do it for the next one. Choose the next picture. And paste this. So these are just simple content that you can be creating to earn money on YouTube. The whole thing is consistency. Just give yourself time. That every week you post nothing less than 3 videos. That is, if you are that busy, 3 videos you should be able. 3 videos you should be able. Okay, this looks a little bit static, but because our story is going to be narration based, it's not really a problem, right? But I would have preferred it giving it movement for order. So let me do it again. And add that I want to see movement for. I want to see movement for everyone in the picture. Everyone in the picture. Let's see what it's gonna give us. Because I don't like the fact that it's only one person moving. Okay, this one just moved the head. It's not really looking a bit real. So let's try this. Good. You said everyone in the scene is alive, okay? Alright. I love this one. Okay, so let's go back to our prompt. These are the basic things you have to get the concept right. So our next prompt we will generate voiceover scripts. Okay, so let's go to ChatGPT for the start. So voiceover script is the scripts that we'll be using for our story, and we'll be creating them. So it still said it's too much, so we should do just part one. Okay, let me copy this. So right now we have to generate our voiceover. Okay, so you're gonna use Narrate. So you go to Google and search for. Okay, this is it. Here it will authenticate you. You just have to leave it for a while. So create new audio file from a script. Okay. Okay, so here you have to choose your voice types. Okay, so you can use deep, calm, male, because it's a Bible story, of course, serious. Automatically give us a user called Sebastian. Okay, so here, because it's totally free, but if you want to generate a whole script, all right, it becomes you have to pay for it. So what we do is that we create the audios in bits, right? Maybe paragraph by paragraph or something, so that so here I'll create, let's say, the first two paragraphs. Let me see if the first three paragraphs work. So I have to delete all these ones down there. Let me create audio.
For 7 long years, the people of Israel lived under the crushing weight of fear. Every time they planted their crops and waited for the harvest, the Midianites came like a swarm of locusts. They swept across the land with their camels, stealing livestock, destroying fields, and leaving nothing behind.
Okay, so we can download this one. Okay, it's being downloaded. So if you want to download another one, you just click on new. So when I paste, I have to clear the first 3 paragraphs. So let's do 1, 2, 3, 4. So let me clear this. Let's create the audio.
Again and again, the people cried out to the Lord for deliverance. In a small village called Ophrah, one man quietly struggled to survive. His name was Gideon. Instead of threshing wheat in the open where the wind could separate the grain from the chaff, Gideon hid inside a wine press. It was an unusual place for such work, but fear had changed everything. If the Midianites saw him, they would take the little grain he had managed to gather. As Gideon worked in secret, something extraordinary happened.
Okay. Because we actually generated 2 images for the 2 scenes, these 2 audios should be enough. So, like I said early on, I don't want this video to be very long if you want to finish the whole story, but I want us to exhaust the PDF or the template as I mentioned earlier. Alright, so right now what we're gonna do is we will use CapCut to edit and join all our videos together. Okay, so you come to new video, okay, you can also use the images as well, there's no problem. It looks like I've saved the video but it's not showing here. So like for instance something like this. So here, if let's say it was the animated one, you see that it's being played. All right, but these are pictures, but that's fine because we are basically doing narration. All right, and we don't have a script of characters having a dialogue. But in our next video, I'll be showing you how to let the characters have a conversation so that it makes the videos more live. So here we want to add our audio. So this is how you do it. You see add audio here. You just click on add audio. You come to sound. Then you click on this one. Then you come to device. Okay. The audio that we just saved. So okay. Okay. Let me see how I'll search for it. Normally Narakit saves it from the first test. So I think the first audio uses from as the first word. So I'll go to F. That's the for 7 years. So that's it.
For 7 long years, the people of Israel lived under the crushing.
Okay. So you can drag the audio like I've shown.
For 7 long years, the people of Israel lived under the crushing weight of fear. Every time they planted their crop.
So anytime you are making a video, you just delete this part. We don't need it in our video, right? So if I want to make the image, all right, so this is a 30 seconds audio, so I need to drag the images to meet to this 19 seconds. Okay, I'll drag this on. So it shouldn't be more than the audio. So if I play it, that's
For 7 long years, the people of Israel lived under the crushing weight of fear. Every time they planted their crop,
thumbnail. Good. So meaning that when we post the video on YouTube, before somebody clicks, this is what the person will see. All right, let me save it. I want us to add a background sound. Okay. So you come to sounds. And you search for maybe let me search for emotion, etc. So you have to test the sound, the one that you think best fits for you. Okay, this is okay. This will be fine. This one too is longer than our video, so I have to crop it. Okay. But one thing is that when you highlight it, try and reduce the volume so that it doesn't overshadow the.
for 7 long years, the people of Israel lived under the crushing weight of fear. Every time they planted their crops and waited for the harvest, the Midianites came like a swarm of locusts. They swept across the land with their camels, stealing livestock, destroying fields, and leaving nothing behind. Wherever they passed, hope disappeared with them. The Israelites became so desperate that they abandoned their homes and hid in caves, mountain strongholds, and rocky shelters. What had once been a land flowing with God's blessings became a place filled with hunger, uncertainty, and constant fear.
So this is where we edit our video. All right. Now, have you seen here? There's something called cover. Okay. This is where we make the thumbnail for the video. What is a thumbnail? You see, before you click a video on YouTube, okay, that caption that you see that attracts you, okay, that comes with a story or an action being portrayed in the picture that gives you the courage or the suspense for you to click on the video and watch. That's what we call the thumbnail. And when you are making videos, you need to ensure that you give a good thumbnail, a very good thumbnail, because that is what will make me click on the video. Okay, there should be something that when I see from the onset, it will drag me for me to click on the video. All right, so what we will do is that let us go to our PDF. I have all in the template. Okay. Sorry. So this is the thumbnail prompt. Now I will leave this PDF in the description. You can get it. ChatGPT. So you just have to paste it here. With our thumbnail. Good. So meaning that when we post the video on YouTube, before somebody clicks, this is what the person will see. Alright, let me save it. So you see the cover is showing like that. So you see.
For 7 long years.
So here, if you want to export, you just click on the AI UED. CapCut has paid versions. That's why you see the diamond showing like that. So it means that these are for pros. Okay. Because I'm trying to increase the video resolution. All right. You see, they are telling me to upgrade. All right. So you can have this, and you see 720 is okay. 720 is okay. You see your file size 45 MB. Then you export it. You have to turn this off because this is a pro feature. Then you click on export, then it will save your work. So basically that is how you create Bible stories.